Alright! Hello everybody! Welcome back to Windrose. I wonder if you could make a complication? What the frick? A compilation of all the times I started a stream with alright. Anyway, it's been a bit. Had a scare at work, and for at least 2 days I was genuinely afraid for my life due to somebody saying something that was misunderstood and believed to be a bomb threat. It turns out it was actually just a joke about the weather that got blown way out of proportion. I'm not making this up. But as a security guard, I had to handle the situation. I had to be the one to call the police. I had to be the one to suspect that it was serious. And yeah, I was afraid for my life. And then it took me several days to work off that fear for some reason. So I just took it easy for a good long while. There's just a lot of things on top of those, a lot of little things all compounded, and I basically just had a breakdown for a while. But I'm doing better now. Feeling a lot better. And I've made some progress in this game. And I didn't want to make more without streaming it all. So let's brighten things up here a little bit. While this is going on, how's everybody doing? I already said how I'm doing. I'm doing better than I was, but gosh dang it, that was the worst week of my life so far, I think. At least emotionally. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? I saw Zelda Chic was in the chat, but she hasn't said anything yet, as far as I can tell, unless she said hello before I brought up the YouTube chat. I see Hinswin. Hello, Hinswin. Not too bad. That's good. Alright, yeah. So, first things first, I just got done building a cheap pier. Quote unquote cheap. I don't know how to build a pier, but I'm like, well, I'm only going to have like 4 boats to park around it. So I built all this, put this here, forgot to get rid of this one. Oops. Why did the camera go all the way up there? Yeah, I've got all these supplies in here. Hey there, Faceless! Glad you can make it. I gave up waiting for Zelda to say something and just send a random gift sub. Was hoping it prioritized people that are actually here. I don't know. Why'd you say dungeon crawler, Carl? That's my question. But yes, I am very close to finally building a frigate. I just need a little bit more timber. And I figured a good way to start off this episode would be to go get that timber. What frickin' time of day is it? I thought I slept through the night. But it's like dark as frick out here. Oh, the icon. I can't afford an actual subscription right now. Just got it for sending a gift sub. Can't even afford my meds. Ooh. You want to afford your meds. Crap, I slept through the whole day. Whoops. It's hard to tell what time of day it is when it's all stormy. Hold on a minute. Let me get this all figured out. Night has fallen. Thanks for the gifted subs, Hints. Now I have Princess Donut badge. I am iron deficient. I walk pets for a living currently. Yeesh. I've heard that the iron deficiency can do some crazy stuff for your body's general functionality. Also, what's up, Blackbeard? Just almost looming in the cove. They learned their lesson from last time. They're not going to go into the cove, but they're definitely going to hang out by the entrance to it, apparently. I need iron meds, but I'm always near passing out when I walk pets. Yeesh. Okay, let's see. What have I got going on inventory-wise? That's all good. Okay, now I just need to find a place where I can go get trees. Let's try here. Iron meds aren't covered by insurance or healthcare. It drives me nuts that healthcare can just be like, we're covering this but not that. Like, frick off! Cover everything! Cover everything, you lazy sons of guns. Gosh dang it. Like, I don't mean to slander healthcare too hard. They saved my butt with my car, and my brother works in it too, but like medical healthcare in particular, there's always something they don't do that you really need. And it's like, why don't you do this? I forgot to eat food. Hold on. There we go. Alright, boar. I thought he was gonna try to charge me, but I guess not. Where's the other one? Sup? That was overkill. Used to work in healthcare. I'm craving Taco Bell Baja Blast right now. I've been craving Taco Bell in general for a while, but I don't want to risk it while that parasite's still out there. The best is when you go to a hospital that's covered by your insurance, but the one machine you need isn't covered because it's technically owned by a different corporation and no one tells you until you get the bill. Gosh. What parasite? I can't remember the name of the parasite. But there was a parasite that got into lettuce. And, it was first traced back to Taco Bell before it was traced to a specific farm that Taco Bell frequently bought from. Or something like that. And there is normally a stuff that they would use that would kill this parasite. That's, like, required by law. But apparently that law was recently repealed, I guess. Or something like that. And so the parasite got out. And yeah, it causes explosive diarrhea. Those are the exact words used by the news. Explosive diarrhea. I don't remember where the trees are on this island. What the frick kind of song was that? It's running toward the beach. I need hardwood trees. Hardwood trees need to be easier to farm. They need to stack much better, they need to drop much more, and they need to be more common. We're getting a new Burger King soon? Ooh. Burger King is not great, but I do think they are slightly underrated. Taco Bill here? Yes, the packets were funny. Some people say that Taco Bell gives them diarrhea. I don't know if I have an iron stomach or what. I've never had a problem with any fast food that was consistent enough for me to stop eating that fast food. Like, yeah, Taco Bell's given me the runs at least twice, ever, in 32 years of frequenting Taco Bell and other fast food. And that's not to say I'm a fast food junkie. My family knows how to cook. It's just that I don't know how to cook, and sometimes we don't feel like cooking. Also, my grandparents used to do a thing where we'd go out to eat with the family every Saturday for lunch. So yeah, you might say I'm a fast food connoisseur. Never had a problem with Taco Bell when I was there, and I ate it a couple of days in a row, multiple meals those days too. I think the most I ever ate Taco Bell was when I used to work at a thrift store, and there was a Taco Bell just up the road from it, like literally like almost across the street. And I didn't have a car yet, so my mom would have to drive me to work every morning, but she had to go to work earlier than I did, so she dropped me off at the Taco Bell like an hour before I had to go to work, and then I'd hang out there and watch YouTube while I ate like breakfast or a snack or something. Maybe once in a blue moon I'd take a nap there instead. These are hardwood trees, and I almost passed right by them. The stumps from my last farming effort haven't regrown yet, if they ever will. Oh well, I don't need that many. Y'all talking so much about Taco Bell, I can't keep track. Hold on. I think Zelda Chic just said something up there about Taco Bell loading their food with fiber, but I can't read it. Also, y'all freaking animals, can you go away? I'm trying to read here! I'm not encroaching on your territory! You came into mine, you son of a gun! Okay, playing my second Alpha 4 playthrough with mods because I'm nosy. What does that have to do with nosiness? It's when I was staying in Indiana, I was alone most of the time, and Taco Bell was within walking distance from my motel, so I'd walk down for breakfast lunch. That's fair. Nosy about the mod functions because I find Fallout 4 boring now that I've finished it. All the factions sucked. Yes, all the factions suck in most Bethesda games for some reason. Zelda Chic, what did you say about the fiber? I'm assuming that was you talking about Taco Bell fiber. I missed it. Social Stream Ninja won't let me scroll up. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I can, actually, there's another way I can do this. The claim is usually made by people that don't get enough fiber. Taco Bell loads their food with it, with how much beans they put on everything. That's fair. Also, I actually don't eat... I'm not a big fan of refried beans, so... The only Taco Bell stuff I eat doesn't have beans in it, so maybe that's also why I've never had a problem. But I don't think I have a fiber problem either. Making my Taco Bell cravings worse. I've been craving it for like 3 months now, so I'm used to the craving by now. It's not a strong craving either. Ow! Can things stop trying to kill me, please? I just want wood. Just want trees. I had a great moment. Gosh dang it, that was close. I had a great moment shortly before I started the stream. Where I was in my shack, and I went to leave my shack to go double check and make sure I hadn't accidentally overused one of the requirements for the frigate, and both of my campers were just standing in the doorway, staring at me and blocking my passage out. I'm like, am I about to get murdered? What is happening? Finished the first season of Friggin with some friends of mine yesterday. At least I think it was the first season. And boy howdy, that show's great. Friggin is the next Avatar: The Last Airbender in terms of cultural influence, in my opinion. The sheer amount of wisdom to be found in that show is fantastic, and also it's just really well written. Get back here! Get back here! What the? I've never seen one of these logs roll so far, and all it didn't even give me that much. Are you kidding me? This. I know this can happen in nature, but it's a little crazy that it happened in the game. The trunk just completely snapped out of the rock. Goodness. Oh, and it snapped that stump. How was it supposed to happen? Okay. Hopefully this is enough hardwood for my needs. Because I don't think I see any other hardwood trees that I can cut down that are worth a darn. Those ain't hardwood. Oh, I thought that was my boat. Dang it. Where's my boat at? Oh well, as long as I can make it to the sea, it doesn't matter. I wonder if Discord doesn't like the word friggin or frigate. I think it doesn't like the word frigate. Even though it's a historical boat name and has, to my knowledge, no connotations of any kind, there were 2 or 3 servers that I tried to share my stream links to that didn't like that word. And it's like, excuse me? Freaking, what? I mean, it almost sounds like a slur against gay people or something, but, like, it's spelled different. And it's pronounced different, to my knowledge. Why is this getting flagged? Like, it's close, but it's not that close. Maybe it's because it almost sounds like F it, but I don't know. Oh wait, I need to actually make the timber. $20 exactly, beautiful. Okay! Hopefully this doesn't spawn it weird over here. But it's time to finally make our frigate. Build ship. New flagship. Recall ship. Manage. I need to get other hull designs, gosh dang it. But hey, I know exactly what I'm gonna name this thing. The Skull Rat. Signature ship of Vasago Blood Eyes. That back sail looks so cool. Maybe for the same reasons you can't say kill anymore, you have to say unalive now. Well, that doesn't make sense because frigate has nothing to do with death. It's a boat! I wish I could make the sails exclusively black and red. Or decide what sails are what colors. I hope they add more customization abilities later in the game's development. What flag? I also still wish I could make my own flag. I do really like this flag. Yeah, let's go with that one. Alright, now following that... Gosh dang it, look at that monster over there. There's a little more to do. Alright, I need more copper ingots, and then I can make tempered 36-pounders. Should be easy enough to get. After I dump all the rest of this inventory. I do not even remember what I used tree bark for. I have so much of it. I do not need this much tree bark. I can make 30 tanned leather? Goodness. I've killed so many things. Right, I need copper. I was like, what the frick was I doing? Y'all can go in here for now, I don't care. Time to go mining an old reliable. Over here. How's the game? Can y'all hear me and the game okay? Totally should have asked that sooner. Yes, cool. Gosh dang it, look at me go! If the Hulk was a miner. Break, come on. 3 hits, really? That never happens. Now, I don't actually need that much copper, but I might as well stock up while I'm here. Come on, dude. Follow the direction I'm pointing, the direction I'm telling you to move. Passage? Nope. Anything else in here of note? You know, I was about to say I could have sworn there was more ore in here. Which there is right here. But then I was like, well, my inventory's bigger than it used to be, so that's probably why it was weird to me that I hadn't maxed it out yet. That said, I do not need this many rocks right now. I won't need that many rocks until I decide to build a new house. And that's going to be a while because I have to buy all the blueprints for house building stuff. Otherwise, all I'm going to have is a boring gray box made of stone. Look at, you can see that thing from all the way over here. That's so cool. I forgot to refill my water. Okay. $98, beautiful. In the meantime, whoops. Oh, I almost forgot. And I want to finally get rid of that notification about new curios. The reason I kept it is because of this note. I got this note, I read it, and I decided it was too cool to just put it in the journal. I wanted to remember to read it to you guys. Now, I went to one of the swamp islands early on, and I found just to get some materials and get an idea for how much grinding would be needed to build a frigate. It was a lot. It was a lot. But along the way, I found this. So get a load of this, all right? I've seen enough madmen in my time to say this. The man who told me his tale was no lunatic. Barefoot and dressed in filthy rags, a beggar was pleading for alms by the inn door, muttering nonsense under his breath. I asked the barmaid for a bottle of rum and 2 cups. filled one, and offered it to him. With trembling hands, he tossed it back like water and asked for more. I poured again, and listened. There were 10 of them, those who dared hunt treasure among ancient graves in the swamps. The rest were frightened by talk of a curse, and they were right to be. 9 stayed there forever. They truly did find gold in the ruins. Rejoicing like children, they spent the day hauling gemstones from stone chests until sundown. They decided to camp in the swamps for the night. And in the night, the trees began to move. From the mire rose a great mass of earth and knotted roots. Human limbs dangled from within it. With a single sweep of its wooden arm, it crushed 2 at once. 3 more fled in terror straight into the bog. The remaining 5 ran for the shore, and stopped only when the crashing behind them fell silent. At that very moment, hundreds of sharp wooden spikes burst from the ground and punched through their bodies. Only one man tore his wounded arm free of that deadly grip. He ran and ran until he collapsed on the sand from exhaustion. Tonight I'll sleep under the roof of these ancient ruins. Let my things remain outside, safer in a chest beneath the tree marked with a red cloth. I didn't take the dead men's treasure, so I dare hope the guardians of this place won't touch me, assuming they aren't merely the invention of a sick mind. From the diary of Alexander Exquemeline, Traveler. What a morbid journal entry. It's so ominous and I love it. Alright, so something to note about the frigate is that it has 2 batteries of cannons rather than just 1. I believe only 1 battery can be 36-pounders, but the other battery can be any size. Technically, both batteries can be any size. It's just the one of the batteries can only do 24 and under, or something like that. Gosh dang, look at the size of that rudder.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
All these maxed out. Now I just need to build my 36-pounders. I'm good to go. Gosh dang it! Look at the inventory size. This is gonna be so much fun. Assuming it isn't boringly slow. So yeah, how do you guys like my pier? Also, what would be cool? What did I miss? Maybe I responded to that already and then I completely forgot. Only 10. Oh, forgot to turn my dang light off again. I almost wish it was automatic. It's weird that the tempered 36-pounders ask for copper, but the regular ones ask for iron. Oh, wait, Hold on, what the frick? Okay, Okay. Okay, that was my confusion. That's annoying. I was like, what the heck is happening? Okay, so I don't need the copper after all, I guess. Though I certainly did because I was out of it, but what I actually need is shipwrights tools, and I need 4 of those if I want to build level 6 36-pounders. I might be able to manage that. I just leapt over that guy's head. Thank you, Zelda Sheik. Pardon all the Discord pinging. I think there's a D&D server is going nuts right now. Oh dang, I was hoping to save up for some like ship patterns and such, but
Handle with care.
not this time.
Strong hands, strong plans.
I wonder what new ships we're going to be getting in future updates, because they do have plans to add more ship types. I wonder if they're just going to be faction variants, or if they're actually planning to add even bigger ships or something. I would love to see a fantasy ship get made that's like the size of a modern cruise ship, but it's made entirely out of wood. That'd be super sick. Can now make the level 6 36-pounders. Give me that. And now I do need more timber and shipwrights tools to be able to upgrade these, but that's fine for now. I just want to be able to drive my boat. It's cool that it actually kind of parked it. I wonder if that's like intentional design-wise. I doubt it, but that'd be neat. Okay.
Not the hell.
Hold on. Let me also go put all my money back. No, close it. Gosh dang it. There we go. Whoa, that was a big wave. Why do waves get so big suddenly? What in the world? I can't get on my stairs! I almost drowned building these stairs earlier, because I fell off the pier at one point, and the stairs were not low enough in the water for me to climb onto them. I was trying to make them low enough when I fell off, and I hadn't made them low enough yet. What the heck did I come out here to do? I suddenly forgot. Oh yeah, putting my money away. Let's also put these logs and stones away. And sleep through the night so we have nice daylight to see with while we're testing out my ship. They are very ping happy in that server tonight. Give me a second. There we go. All right. Let's go sailing in my big new ship.
Ship's under your hand.
Actually, real quick. Oh! I don't have a little captain's room back there. That's interesting. Hold on a minute. Let's explore a little bit. Still have cool Blackbeard stuff at the front of the ship. Got a bell. Alright. Ship actually does have 2 floors. Ah, here's the captain's room. This desk looks a lot more like this is how I expected this desk to be shaped on the other ship. But on the other ship, the curve was pointed this way for some reason. What is this? Excuse me? Is that a bird cage? With just the world's largest hangar loop on it? Can I get a cool parrot on my shoulder? Oh, this poor guy's down here doing this all by himself. He must be the rookie. These must lead up to the wheel. Maybe for turning the ship or something. Nope, they lead over here. And that's the front of the ship, too. Heck yeah. Alright, enough dilly-dallying, enough waiting around. Here we go. Due to her size, she's actually a slightly slower, I think, than that one, but not by much. Look at that big boat! Oh, she's beautiful! So many sails, too. I love it. Okay, how do the cannons work? I don't want the front cannons, I want the side cannons. Alright, so you press twice to fire both volleys. I wonder what happens if I want to fire a specific one. That's cool. Let's see. Let's go get this.
Captain at the helm.
You might be able to tell I farmed some of the trees on that island earlier to make the wood for the pier. Something else that's weird about that pier. Regular squares of the pier only take 1 wood. Tiny little segments of staircase take 2. Like, why? There's clearly not as much wood going into these staircases as there is into the piers. Okay, so I want to go this way. I'm a little intrigued that I haven't seen any of Blackbeard's ships hanging around the islands since I saw that one guy in the cove earlier. I think those trees out there are what I'm aiming for. I'm actively looking for a fight right now and I can't find one. That's a wide sail down there, goodness. I also love the black one with the red pattern. That looks really neat. Let's turn on some music. There they are. I just had to sing the call of my people to bring them. Oh, that was basically perfectly timed. Here we go. That did a lot of damage for the front cannons. Oh my gosh, the lag. Why is it lagging? Stop it. Stop lagging. Stop it. I can't fight like this. What's happening? Now the only problem is they're all on my left. Dang it! I can hit you though. That is so satisfying. Just the sound of all those cannons going off at once. Oh, dang it. I'm losing track of where all these ships are. My ship is so big. The camera doesn't seem to be locking for aiming the cannons either like it normally does. That's a lot of gold. Come here, you. You're gonna die to the frontal cannons. That never happens. But it did now. Gosh dang it, so many treasure ships. I don't know that I could take them all. Not in the sense of being unable to win the fight, but in the sense of, like, I'd have to board all of those to get all of the rewards. I don't remember this song. This is pretty. Oh, ad break. I didn't realize how close I was to land. Almost ran my brand new ship ashore.
Ease the sails.
Nailed it. Alright, get me over here. Oh shoot, I gotta go all the way over there. Oh well, no biggie. I just one shot at that bird. I'd say bird up, but they ain't got the chance now. You know what? I should have used that ad break to go get some water. Ow. Oh, come on. Let me up on the rocks. How about this rock? Alright. I think I'll be safe right here. I'll be right back, everybody. I should mention I'm not just going to get water, I'm also going to go get a snack, so it'll be like 5 minutes. You guys are 2/3 of my regular viewership, and you both of you zoned out. Really? This is one of the most talkative episodes I've done in a while, not counting the last few minutes while I was making a snack. And you still managed to zone out. I'm not boring, am I? Anyway, I'm back. Also, welcome back you two if you haven't zoned out again. Let's just keep moving. Yep, there it is. Awesome. That actually was a shorter trek than I expected. Oh, dang it. Any other birds gonna bird up? No? Alright. Okay, let's see. There we go. No, not that. Oh, now you show up. Did that bird just fly out from the heavens? What the... Where did he come from? We're just both neurodivergent. I mean, I am too. I zoned out ages ago, not because you're boring, just because I'm kind of lost right now. What do you mean you're lost? Wait, I see sparklies. There we go. Similar increases slash damage by 6%. Yes! Ah, but I don't know if I need that. I could swap it out with the Necklace of Mastery. Later. Bummer though, I was hoping to get some more customization or something. There's another boat over there. I didn't even notice all the cables reaching out and over the water like that. That's a bit nuts.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Hold on, let me move these.
Timbers, now! Catch the wind!
Alright, more pirate hunting time. Woo! Beautiful! Now you! Oh, that'll missed. I need to take out that guy before I attempt to board. Oh gosh, there's so many all of a sudden. Where'd you guys over there come from? Y'all the same group that was here earlier? Man, how'd we get so far away from each other? Goodness. Get back here, you! I'm not done with you yet. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. Who shot at me? What the frick? That's more like it. Let's see if I can manage to board. Come on. There we go. You hear all my crew shouting, "Get ready to jump." What? Goodness gracious, what killed me? I thought all the guys behind me were friendly. Well, that didn't go well.
So many unanswered questions.
Indeed, friend. Alright, I kept this ring. So let's see if I can upgrade the ring. Ooh, that's so pretty. So this one increases the skill. This just increases the damage of the skill? I'm supposed to be sleeping right now because I have pet sitting tomorrow. Well, you can go to bed now, Faceless, if you'd like. I'm not keeping you here. A similar ring once belonged to notorious Captain Samuel Bellamy. He never lost a battle. The sea didn't care. It claimed him in a storm. What's the description here? Seasoned hunters believed this amulet helped them land a killing blow on their quarry with the first strike. Alright, so switching weapons removes a posture point. That's interesting. Okay, where'd I die? Hold on. I'll have to go back up there in a minute. Give me a sec. I want to eat a bite of the snack. I don't know if you guys saw it. There was a rainbow at the top of the screen for a second there. Ah, that's that ship I need to go find. Well, quote-unquote find. I've clearly found it. Those are neat colors. I wonder if I can get that bright blue. I don't think I can, unfortunately. Oh, there it is.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
Loop it around this little lip here. What is this in the water? Ship spoils? From what ship? I don't recall sinking any ships over here anytime recently. What is happening to the music? Anybody hear that? I guess that's part of it. There's a beautiful sunset. Goodness, look at that. Kind of wish there was a photo mode, or if there is one, I wish I knew how to turn it on. This is beautiful. If they try to fight me, I'll just sink them this time. I won't get the fancy treasures, but oh well. I ain't got all night. My boat almost submerged itself there. Did you see that? Yo, that ship over there on the right looked like it was frozen for a second. I was about to be so excited. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Oh, they got me up against the rocks. Take all. How did all of that miss? Excuse me? Brilliant. Just a little more from each of them. I think that one's a little too far, though. Yeah, I don't think I can hit that from here. If I can, it's hard to tell. Now they're somehow too close. How did that happen? Excuse me? Neither of them took damage from that volley? Guess I'll just keep circling. sounded like it came from the right. I need to keep turning or I'm gonna hit those rocks. Dang it! Oh my gosh, I got it at full range. Heck yeah. Now let's heal up. I didn't realize how close to death I was. Considering my proximity to my death spot, I assume I really did pick up everything. So let's get rid of that. And now, skip all the way back over here.
Don't ask unnecessary questions. As you know.
If you break the deal, I won't tolerate slackers.
I don't need to know where you got it. This doesn't belong here.
I just realized I've been muted for how long? How freaking long have I been muted? It seemed like y'all were answering me, so I just plumb didn't realize I was muted. The entire time. Gosh dang it! Probably ever since I made my snack. How long ago was that? Freaking son of a... If I ever get popular, I want someone to make a compilation of all the times I forgot to unmute my mic. And nobody said a gosh dang thing! I thought you weren't saying anything this whole stream. Well, I mean, wait till you forget to mute. Well, that's pretty, all the fireflies. But, man, I was reading lines in a voice and everything. In the future, my friends, just so you can tell whether or not I've muted myself, if I'm doing things in the game that involve fighting or going to new places and you don't hear me, I'm probably muted. If you're not sure, speak up anyway. I can always just say, no, I'm not muted, it's fine. I just went and did a whole gosh dang mission and I was talking the entire time. What do you mean you can't tell? I went and investigated a boat for a mission. That's what I'm saying, is I usually... ha ha ha, and Swen. I usually am talking during combat unless it's lengthy combat. Or at least when I'm getting started on combat. I'm not blaming you guys for not noticing. I'm aware I go silent sometimes. I'm just telling you how to know the signs.
Trouble never cures politely.
Still working?
Cargo needs families.
I'm just not even able to pay attention.
Boars don't like to wander alone. That's where you home.
Well, anyway, I don't remember if I got it on stream, but at some point in the last couple of weeks, I found the last faction base, and it's right here. The Brethren of the Coast. These are the guys that actually sell pirate ships and stuff like that. Or at least the blueprints for them, but I never found their actual base. I thought it was Tortuga.
Too many
And I forgot Benjamin Hornigold was here too.
War pays its own way.
I can sell combat repair kits here? I can make those things. Yes, Hornigold, Benjamin Hornigold. Let's talk to this guy.
keeps the rope away.
It's my business to know everyone who comes ashore, but it's the first time I'm seeing you. Is that your beauty anchored here? Fine ship. I wonder the pirates ain't sunk it yet. I managed to repair it recently. The result is most pleasing to the eye. My name is Captain Benjamin Hornigold. I lead the Brethren of the Coast, and I see to it our code is obeyed. These are dark times for us now. Blackbeard's ruthless ambition has endangered all of the free sailors in the West Indies. My fleet is in tatters, and Stede Bonnet's ships are finishing off everyone they spot through their spyglasses. Stede Bonnet? Your ship is seaworthy. We'll need fighting men in the fight against Bonnet. The mongrel has to be dealt with. An opportunity to hurt pirates? Onward! If every captain had your spirit, we'd have beaten Bonnet and that fiend Teach by now. I noticed the odd marks on your body. I bet my hat they're not tattoos. Is this about that artifact the governor had? The one we both know of? Help the brethren, and on top of a fine reward, I'll tell you everything I know about it. What do you need of me? Our goal is to get rid of Bonnet. So far, he's been a thorn in our side. The Brethren of the Coast are scattered, and I don't know where my captains vanished to. It's been an age, but they may still be alive. First, find out what happened to them. We'll discuss the next steps later. Heck yeah. There's also Mortar Joe. Increases gunpowder production by 50%. That would have been nice back when I didn't have an overabundance of gunpowder. Purely from hunting Blackbeard's men. Love this guy's facial hair though.
Every mark weakens him.
Here you'll find the Brethren's finest wares, mate.
It's funny, he comments on my beautiful ship, but, what the? Gosh dang it, I accidentally yanked one of my cables. It's funny that he comments on my beautiful ship, but my ship ain't here! It's also annoying that this is hidden behind this thing. I frequently forget where it is. Cover the stolen cargo, find the survivors. Find the survivors again. 2 captains, huh? Well, let's go back here, drop some stuff off, and then continue for a little bit. The skull rat showed up all the way over there this time. I need to move this boat. Huh. Could've sworn I had more stuff. Alright. Let me off. There we go. So, Faceless, why does the name Hornigold stand out to you? Hornigold. I think Hornigold was an actual captain. I think that was a real guy. He shouldn't have asked. I mean, I guessed it was something like that, but I wanted to be sure. For all I knew, you were a pirate enthusiast that had some cool history to tell us. Oh, gosh. You know what? I'm gonna put all these back. And take the weapons out. Now where should I put all the remaining weapons is the question. Perhaps in here. I do not need this much ash, methinks. Let's go way out here to the water and drop it. I'm a Critical Role enthusiast and they're laden with dirty jokes. Indeed they are. Oh, I can just do this. Beautiful! It'll make things so much easier. The DM made an unfortunate NPC name. Not to be confused with Gorilla of the Woods. Why is my camera so zoomed out? Oh, I need more nails. I didn't even notice. Oh wait, I've got all that copper now. Almost forgot about those. So now I can make nails out of copper. You know what? Since we're here at the wharf... I'm not going to need nearly this much storage, but I thought I could add a little character. Then again, maybe I should get rid of 2 of these and put these in their places. Hey there, Red, how you doing? How I've been? I was... Due to a misunderstanding at my workplace, that was not my fault, it was just reported to me, I had to call police and was fearing for my life for a couple of days, and I've only just managed to finish recovering from that scare. Also, I don't know if you're aware, I got in a car crash like a week or 2 before that, and my car was totaled, so... Man, I got a car and lost it in the time since I last saw you. In person, that is. Yeah, the car crash also wasn't my fault. The light was out. And a lady didn't notice, and I couldn't see her coming due to a huge truck between me and her. So, she ran the light while I had the right-of-way and slammed into me. Thankfully, she decided to tell that to me and to police, because I didn't really see what happened. I was just driving next to this truck, just barely starting to drive through the light, and then boom, I was suddenly hit, and my car is making weird noises. Somehow I was fine. I do need to go see a doctor just to make sure I don't have a minor concussion I don't know about or something, but everything seems fine. But, yeah, she told me what happened, she told the police what happened, and then apparently later on she tried to change her story, but she told the police what happened, so... Trying to get a driver's license? Nice, I hope it goes well. Let me... let's put this here. And this can go right between them. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Looks a bit funky, but this is no biggie. Boop, that can go there. Like I said, I don't really need that much. This is mostly for shipbuilding supplies and maintenance supplies, stuff like that. That's good. Usually those insurance pricks suck to deal with, so a police statement on your behalf will help. Yeah, I actually already got paid the coverage for my car. Now I just need to go get a new car. It helped as well. All that I got like $12,000. Used a couple thousand to pay off my credit card and everything, and now I'm gonna go get a new car at some point in the near future. Alright. Now what did I need to upgrade those 36 pounders again, which I do not currently have in my person? Anyway, I spent some time earlier building this wharf. And I forgot my boat is over there. Actually, I'm going to do something here. No, wait, it won't work that way. Never mind. It's annoying that I can't summon any boat. I can only summon my flagship. Like, I'm playing solo. Let me summon any boat. You've seen me play some of this, haven't you, Red? I think you have. But yeah, I built that wharf, and then I built the biggest boat in the game so far.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
Let me just loop it around the end of my wharf here. Turning a little too far. Beautiful! Okay, and now ship management. Nope, I hit my wharf. Whoops. I didn't realize I was that close to it. Good luck trying to get a license faceless. I thought you were talking to me at first. I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah, this... Can I upgrade the 36 pounders? Okay, I need more timber and shipwrights tools. That's right. Shipwrights tools must be bought, but the timber's the hard part. Because I'm running out of hardwood. I don't even have any to make more timber with, do I? I think I made all the timber that I could with what I gathered earlier. Yep. Darn.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Alright, before I call it a night, I figure I'll let you guys see what the new islands look like. Unfortunately, there won't be any hardwood here. Instead, there's tarwood, and I don't need as much of that as I thought I would, at least not currently. Looks pretty normal on the surface until you get deeper in. Welcome to the swamps, everybody. This place bears wood spirits, equivalent zombies, and crocodiles. Or alligators. I guess they're alligators. Nope, crocodile. Even though I'm pretty sure that is an alligator model. Yeah, that's a gator. That ain't no crocodile. They used the wrong model. Oh, jeez. Don't do the death roll. Huh. They're actually weaker than I expected. I don't know their patterns yet. Give me your HP. There we go. So yeah, these trees, when cut down, give me regular wood and tar. Which is a bummer, because I really want hardwood, and there's a lot of these trees around. It's annoying that the only hardwood trees I can find are all in patches instead of forests. But not only that, there seems to be a blight on some of these plants, and I don't know how to process it. Because this happens. And I don't know what happens when that reaches full. If anybody wants to look that up for me, feel free. What happens if I cut down this tainted tree? Tainted with what, I wonder? Plague wood. I think I remember seeing a mention of plague wood somewhere. I don't know for what, though. So I guess it's probably more like a timer. I probably just insta-die when that reaches... What is... This tree did not spawn correctly. Google says the bar is wood plague. If the bar fills completely, it's instant death. Ah, I was right! I didn't expect to be totally correct, but I was. Okay. I wonder what plague wood does. Oh, there's some thralls. Let's get out of the plague. Ow. I'm not very good at blocking anymore. My movements are too slow. Beautiful. Now they do occasionally drop bone beads, which is nice because I can sell those. I have yet to figure out what the powder does, though. Smelted for plague wood in a large smelting furnace. An embodied curse? But what does it do? What's this? What's this? And what's this? And what are these? Who is this? Is this wood plague? Oh, excuse me. In some way a real thing? Like, is this just a regular tree fungus that has been technically blown up out of proportion by making it toxic to humans? Or is it actually, in some way, useful to the wood for our purposes? I also like that you can see on the map kind of the range of the plague here. Very neat. Okay, so I can get something in there. Ancient debris. Sounds like something's shuffling after me. What do I get from this? Ancient scraps. Ah, this must be how I make those weirdly shaped iron ingots. I probably have to melt down the scraps to make them. I'm gonna get out of the ring. I don't think they'll follow me. In a second to eat another bite of my mac and cheese. Oh yeah, a hewn stone. Or Meyer metal ingot. That's what I was thinking about. Ingot smelted from ancient iron of unknown composition. I need a bunch of those. I can also build a large smelting furnace, blacksmith's bellows, and a jeweler's bench. I'm going to need to expand my camp a little bit to make room for these things. So my camp's probably going to be looking a bit different later. I guess we'll see. I might move the smithing tables outside. For a second, I thought I was muted again. Alright, what's up here? Hey, fellas! Ow! Ow, not ideal. Excuse me. One of you didn't join the fray. Coward. Ow. Let me steal your HP. Oh, dang it. Come on. Let's try this again. Thank you. Beautiful. There's another one, be it a small one. More plague thralls there, dang it. Well, give me that. Interesting that they made the plague bar pink. I like how they animated it though. It's cool. That's not going down as fast as I thought it would. Plenty fast, but not as fast as I thought it would. What? I thought I farmed way more plague wood than that. What the heck? Half of what I got was just regular wood? Man, why is it so hard to get unique wood types in this game? Eh. Let's get out of here and see what I can do with this stuff. What? Excuse me? Hello? I like that you can kind of combo your moves. It's very neat. I keep forgetting to swap to my cutlass while I'm waiting for the cooldown of my lifesteal. Please stay right there for a minute, crocodile. Let me just heal up a little bit. Oh, there's two. Oh dear. Oh dear. I canceled that? Excuse me? Regen stamina, please. Oh gosh. Ow. Steal! Nailed it. Alright. Let's go home and see what I can glean out of the stuff I got. Not a huge haul, but I'm not too worried about that either.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
Let's craft one of these and see what happens. Why is my camera all the way up here? Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Alright, and now... Gosh, I hate the rotation options in this game. I can't quite square it out the way I want to. Why doesn't it line up? Let's put it over here. No, that's dumb. Fine, I'll just make it off center. Alright, good night, Faceless. Now the weaponsmith workshop. I'll put that here. Why not? The anvil can be on the left side. Oh, hewn stone is a crafting material? I thought that was a building material. Gosh dang it. Oh. Didn't know I needed mushrooms for that. I need more crocodile hide pieces for the material rack. And for the bellows. I only need ingots for the jeweler's bench, though. Roof required. Wait a minute, is that the same for this? Roof required. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. That's dumb. I can understand it with the forge, but this one? I mean, I know it says it's a workshop, but it certainly looks more like I'm ordering these things. Heck, the wharf got its own... its own ceiling, and it doesn't even need that, really. Well, now to see if I go cram all these back into my house for now. Maybe I'll finally start building that second base now that I've finished building this wharf. Alright, here we go. Yep.
I need more coffee to function properly.
Okay, now what does this do? New schematics. Ingot arborum. Crafted at an enchanting table. Bullet arborum. Increases critical damage by 30%. Excellent ballistics. Perfectly balanced and deadly precise. Wrought from a magically tuned alloy. It flies true as though bewitched. Minor Sun Ring. Reduces the wood plague accumulation speed in plague zones by 30%. Ooh. Warmth emanates from the ring. Perhaps long ago, such rings were worn by priests who worshipped the sun as a god. And an enchanting table has been unlocked. Alright. I need hewn stone and clay to build the large smelting furnace. How do I make hewn stone? Oh, I make it out of regular stone. Sweet! I've got so much regular stone. Unfortunately, I was planning to use a good chunk of it to build my next house. We'll settle with 70 for now, I guess. Now I just need clay. And I think I know just where to get some. I could be remembering wrong, but I believe there's some clay out here somewhere. Right there! Called it! Bird's not chasing me. Good. Making oddly ploppy, watery noises. Not sure how to feel about that. You know, there were like 3 things I was gonna do today after I got home, but I ended up shaving and completely forgot about those other things, and I only just remembered one of them. I already know what the other 2 are, but I just randomly remember the 3rd. I was gonna finish the last chapter of one of my favorite fanfiction. Sweet. Oh my gosh, that's way bigger. Never mind. Let's put the regular one back. Yeah, let's do that. Ah, that's what the quagmire powder is for. I can't make a lot of this stuff, but I can make some. Let's just wait for one of those to finish. And I thought it would give me some new recipes or something, but apparently not. Alright! I'm not sure if there's much else I can show off right now. Seems like I got a lot of grinding to do before I can really get to all these upgrades. I might have to finally go build a new house for myself as well. Time will tell. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You may find my YouTube and Discord in my Twitch profile, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you may find my Twitch at the WinterPrince52. Not sure what I'll be streaming next time. Planning to maybe do some Silksong on Sunday. If not that, maybe I'll start a run of Pal World. We'll see. Anyway, thanks again, everyone. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night!